New, cheaper and less grueling IVF technique being trialed in Sydney. Something remarkable is happening in the world of science and parenthood. Scientists have begun trialing a groundbreaking new IVF technique that promises not just to be easier on the body, but also lighter on the wallet. That's right. After years of hormone injections, emotional roller coasters, and awkward conversations about ovulation over dinner, couples might finally be getting a break. IVF, or in vitro fertilization for those who like syllables, has long been one of the most effective ways to help people with fertility issues conceive. But it's also famously expensive, emotionally draining, and let's be honest, sometimes feels more like a science experiment than the miracle of life. Traditional IVF can involve weeks of hormone injections, blood tests, ultrasounds, and more probing than an alien abduction. A new alternative to IVF has arrived in Australia, and it could dramatically change fertilization treatment for would-be mothers worldwide. The product being trialed in Sydney has been labeled revolutionary. After 3 long rounds, fertility treatment is an uncomfortable but everyday part of Kylie Haraldson's life. "It's definitely a hard journey that I wish upon no woman," she said. For many, a new treatment on trial in Sydney could end the grueling process. Instead of 2 weeks of injections, 2 or 3 injections a day, which is what conventional IVF is, this would be literally a few days of tablets and maybe 2 injections, Dr. Gavin Sachs from IVF Australia said. An IVM technique was first born in a rented apartment in New York by US startup Gamito. Australia is the 3rd country to test the approach. You have no side effects, so your ovaries are not enlarged, so you're not bloated, no pressure, nothing like that, Sachs said. They're just women, like they wouldn't know they're in any kind of IVF cycle. The process gathers eggs before they've matured, placing them in a dish containing a newly developed stem cell product called Fertilo. Those cells mimic ovary cells, creating an environment in which the eggs can quickly grow. Requiring no injections could slash the cost. 1 in 18 children born in Australia are conceived using IVF. 4 women in Sydney are being treated as a part of the trial, and experts are calling it a game changer. "I really think that this would be one of the great steps in reproductive medicine," Sachs said. It's hoped the Sydney trial will expand to 20 women. Fertilo's efficiency is on par with traditional techniques. A baby was born in December to a mother in Peru. Normally, women going through IVF have to inject themselves with hormones daily to get their eggs to mature inside their ovaries. Cost significantly. That means more access, less financial stress, and fewer GoFundMe campaigns that start with, "Hi friends, we're trying to make a baby the modern way." Of course, it's not all fun and fertilization. The technique, a country where we already deal with enough sharp things like snakes, spiders, and occasionally very aggressive echidnas. If we can make babies without daily injections, that's a victory not just for science but for sanity. So next time you walk past a fertility clinic, remember this. Behind those walls, something amazing might be happening. Eggs are chilling in spa-like environments, scientists are carefully watching them grow, and hopeful parents are maybe, just maybe, getting one step closer to hearing the sound they've been dreaming of, a baby's first cry, echoing through a life that almost gave up on it. And maybe one day you'll look at a laughing toddler on a Sydney beach and think, that kid started life in a petri dish with a little help from science, love, and possibly a pipette. Welcome to the future of fertility. It's cheaper, kinder, and just a little